Welcome to the Oaks. Hi, my name is Taylor and I'm the residence coordinator for the Oak Tree Apartments. My email is tcrawford8@cub.uca.edu and you can reach me through my office phone number at 501-852-8610. I oversee the Oak Tree, Torreson, Urbach, and Georgetown South buildings. I will be having office hours Monday through Friday. On Mondays, my office hours will be from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. via Zoom, so these will be virtual office hours. Tuesday from 4:45 to 8:45 p.m., Wednesday to 4 p.m. through 5 p.m., Thursday 3:30 p.m. through 4:30 p.m., and Friday 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, my office hours will be in person, but I am still asking that you email me at tcrawford8@cub.uca.edu if you'd like to set up an appointment to meet in person. At the Oaks, we have 4 resident assistants that will be available to assist you through the 2020-2021 school year. Our RAs work very hard to not only assist you, but to enforce UCA housing policies to ensure your safety. Please see the online student handbook to review the UCA housing rules and regulations. RA office hours will be Monday through Sunday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. The Oaks community is very diverse and prides itself on the amazing programs from past years. Although things will look different this year, we are hoping to still have some social distancing programs for you all, along with some virtual program opportunities. Our goal this year is to ensure that we are having safe and sanitary fun. For our Instagram account, we can be reached at Oaks Tree UCA. This Instagram account will post all of our programs along with other information, and you could even get a special shout out. If you want to join some welcoming week events, I encourage you to do so, especially if you're a freshman. As for the community standards and policies for the Oaks, the trash, there is no custodial staff assigned for us in our complex. Residents are required to clean their own apartments, empty their own trash, and take their trash to the dumpster. If you decide to pile trash outside of your door, this will result in a $10 per bag left outside fine for you. According to our policies for UCA's furniture, you are not allowed to remove any furniture. You are responsible for any damages in the room and to the furniture if not listed on the RCR. As for electronic appliances, wireless routers are not allowed. Candles are also not allowed. Wireless has been installed in all buildings. A personal router will also mess up our system. So please, again, no wireless routers. In regards to noise, we have 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. daily quiet hours, which means there should not be too much noise that would end up affecting other residents next door to you. We also have 24-hour courtesy hours, which means that any noise that would disturb other residents should be limited. As for visitation, we are allowed to have 1 visitor within an apartment. However, the visitor must reside in the same complex. Again, the visitor must reside in the same complex. Guest, only 1 guest per resident. Guests also must live in the same complex. Smoking, we have a tobacco-free clean air campus. As for drugs and alcohol, they are not allowed at all. Any additional information are as follows. Lockouts are $3. You should always carry your ID or key with you. And when submitting any maintenance request forms, you can go to your myuca.edu, click on housing, and they will have a maintenance request form. As for the Oaks emergency procedure plans, if you go on uca.edu/mysafety, you can go up and look up the 2018 BEP, the Oaks plan. Attached to that plan will also be a visual for you all to know what to do in certain situations. Just a quick overview of 3 safety procedures that we have. If we were to have an active shooter, we would take shelter in a room that can be locked, close and lock all windows and doors, turn off lights, exit the building only if safe to do so. Get down on the floor and ensure no one is visible from the outside of the room. Call 911. Advise the dispatcher of the events. Your location remain in place until authorized by UCAPD. If an active shooter enters your office or classroom, remain calm, call 911, and leave the line open. If the shooter leaves the area, proceed immediately to a safe place and do not touch anything. If in case of a fire, activate the nearest fire alarm pull station and call 911 or Conway Fire Department at 450-6147. Evacuate the building to the Robin Street parking lot directly across from us. Do not return to the building until authorized by UCAPD. Alarm does not mean it is safe to re-enter. Cutting off an alarm, again, does not mean it is safe to re-enter the building. Again, we are not to re-enter buildings until authorized by UCAPD. In case of an earthquake, tornado, or severe weather, we are told to move to a designated shelter area, stay away from the windows, fire doors, and hallways should be closed, and remain in a safe area until authorized to leave. Again, the Oaks Apartments Emergency Assembly area is located in the northeast corner of the Robin Street parking lot. Individuals evacuating the facility are requested to congregate in this area to receive any additional information regarding the evacuation. If you have any closing questions, I advise you to ask your RA when we have our online Zoom meet and greet for RAs. Again, I am very excited to start a fun, safe, and successful school year with you all. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or get in contact with your RA. This year, again, visitation will be limited to ensure the safety of all residents during the global pandemic. Each resident will be permitted to have one visitor within their roommate apartment. However, the visitor must reside in the same complex. For example, if you live in Stadium Park, you cannot have a visitor from Bear Village. Your visitor must be a fellow Stadium Park resident. This also means that no visitors will be allowed that do not reside on campus as well. No residents outside of the Oak Tree complex will be permitted to visit. This will limit the amount of exposure within our residential communities. No resident of the opposite sex can stay overnight under any circumstances. Residents of the same sex may stay overnight, but remember, they must be from the same complex. Overnight stays also happen with the approval of the residence coordinator and must not exceed a 3-day maximum at a time. This will help to ensure that everyone in the room or apartment feels comfortable at all times. Another way to help make sure that everyone feels at home while in their apartment is to complete the roommate agreement with details about when guests can come over, interactions with guests, and sharing of personal items with guests. If you need help developing this agreement, your RA or RC can assist you. We acknowledge a great number of you are returning to the residential communities, and these policies are a bit different from previous years. However, please know that this is a top priority to make sure that you are safe during this time and still feel at home and a part of this community. If you have any questions, again, if you need help, please reach out to me. Go Bears, and let's have a great school year.